Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is something that I have never done before. I do get asked about makeup products, about skincare products, and there's loads of questions that I've been asked on Instagram that I'm going to answer for you guys. It's kind of like a chatty, get to know me, get ready with me thing. Before I ever do makeup, I always wash my face and I cleanse it and I wipe it. I've got really quite oily skin, so I need to keep on top of it quite, you see, I'm shining. So I always put primer on, and this is the Skin Base Visage Prep and Prime by MAC. I've had this for absolutely ages, and I always go back to the same one. I have tried a few other primers, but this one just seems to be the one that keeps my makeup on so well. This is like a shitty makeup tutorial, isn't it? Makeup YouTubers are going to watch and be like, what are you doing? You're not meant to do that. But we're just going to go with the flow. And I will probably do a separate skincare routine anyway, because of I've got loads of summer skincare products which are really good for that glowy skin. So now I'm even shinier. Without further ado, I'm going to answer my first question. What got you into fitness? So this is probably one of the most generic questions that I could possibly have, but I do get asked it quite a lot. I basically started swimming when I was 10 years old, and this is basically the reason why I got into fitness in general, because obviously swimming is fitness and everything like that. So I started that when I was 10 years old. I then swam up until I was 18, but it was full-time athlete, so 9 times a week sessions, 2.5 hours in the pool in the morning with conditioning. Then in the evening it was 2.5 hours again with weights training. So I've always been an active person. And then in 2015, I think it was, after British Champs, I basically stopped swimming. It was for multiple reasons. I basically plateaued with what I was doing. I wasn't enjoying it as much, and it was just I'm dropping all my makeup. It was a sport that it had my whole heart, and I loved it so much, and I was falling out of love with it, and I didn't want to get to the extent that I hated it so much, and I was kind of forcing myself to train, and I just didn't see myself going to the Olympics and doing this and doing that. So I stopped swimming and then went straight into fitness. Okay, so whilst I'm talking to you as well, just a quick one, I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do next in terms of putting on eyelashes. Now, I may cut this part out of the video because if you know me, you will know it takes me a good 30 minutes to put on a pair of eyelashes, because for some reason I am incapable. So this concealer palette is the best thing I have ever purchased in my whole entire life, and it's from MAC. I'll try and link all these products below if I can, but I basically cover my eyelids. Also, I put the primer on my eyelids, by the way, but I just cover my eyelids with concealer and then powder just before I put on my eyelashes. And I don't know why I do that. If I could give you the reason, I would. There's my concealer. Wow, and I'm looking a bit funny. This is the most probably basic. Look at it, it's from Maybelline. It's from a drugstore, and it is fabulous, honestly. So I'm just going to put this on my eyelids for now. Anyway, back onto the fitness thing. So yeah, I went straight into weight training, and it was the hardest transition for me in terms of understanding why I wasn't eating as many calories, why the training was so different, what I needed to do. I was training twice a day, I was doing cardio in the morning, weights in the evening. I was very uneducated, and I didn't really have a clue what I was doing or what I was supposed to be doing. I ended up losing quite a lot of weight, and then that November I had knee surgery, so I hurt my knee. There's a full video on this, by the way, which is probably much better to listen to me than trying to chat and do my makeup. And I had knee surgery, I was out for a couple of months, and it was only probably around 1.5 years ago that I properly started getting into fitness in terms of wanting to educate people, wanting to help as many people as possible, coaching people. So I started coaching 6 months ago online. All details are below for that as well, by the way, because that's one of the other questions, online coaching. All the details are below. But that is kind of my fitness whirlwind. I now got to the stage where I just want to do what I'm doing because it makes me so happy, and it makes me happy helping other people. So that is that question in a nutshell. Question number 2. What kind of hair care products do you use? So, my hair. Let me tell you about my hair. I currently have extensions in, which not a lot of people do know, so there's a fun fact. I have the Brazilian knots, and I don't really know, you're not going to be able to see them that well. I'm getting my extensions out soon, which I'm really excited for because my natural hair is really curly. So this is Lucy Davis fit hair. This here, the longer bits are extensions, so there isn't much difference, but obviously I'm worrying because of the whole extensions kill your hair thing. But my hairdresser is incredible, and I have got whoa, let's just redo that. And I have got a really good routine in terms of like shampoo and conditioning. I use the Bedhead shampoo and conditioner. Now this is the one for like extra dry hair, because ever since I swam, my hair has literally been so dry. It ruined my hair a little bit because of all the chlorine. And we are back with a little bun. Let's attempt to put on my eyelashes. Oh, I lost a nail as well, by the way. Can we just I lost it when I shut my car. It was a very sad moment. Whilst they're just going, is it tack? I'm just using this Naked palette, which is the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics, and it is pure basic, like it's proper basic. I'm literally just going to put this light colour, like both of them, over the lid over my eyelid. I'm not really the type of person to wear heavy eye makeup unless I get it done professionally. It's not something I would really do because I'd walk around looking like a clown. Anyway, I'm going to go on to my third question, which I've remembered. It is, where is the furthest place you have ever travelled to or would like to travel to? Also, just a quick one. So this is the Fenty highlighter. Wow. If you want to glow, get glowing with this. It is absolutely incredible. First place I travelled to is Australia, and I went last year as part of my uni degree. So basically within my uni degree you have to do like work placements and like go and work for a company, and I managed to find myself a job in Australia working with an events company, and honest to God, it was one of the best experiences I've had in my whole entire life. I went out there for 5 weeks on my own because I've never travelled long haul on my own. Can you imagine little Lucy Davis getting from London to Australia? It was very eventful, let me tell you that. But Australia is one of the most beautiful places that I've been lucky enough to go to. I want to go to Bali. I want to go to Fiji also at some point, so they are potentially on the books. Also New Zealand. That's where I travel. I'm not going to show you me putting my eyelashes on because I can't do it very well, and do you know usually your eyes start streaming, you get a bit stressed and it's just all not happening. So I'm just going to pause you there for a second. I'm not going to lie to you all, I probably did that in literally about 5 minutes, and I am so proud. Question number 4. How many calories do you eat in a day when you're cutting? If you do follow me on Instagram, you will know that I'm currently doing the My Coach School Summer Shred. The My Coach School link below, by the way, and it's $5.99, just like the whole entire video library of everything you ever need. Workouts, recipes, coaching from myself and Ben. So have a look at that if you're interested. 3 weeks ago I was 149.9 pounds and I'm 147.2, so, and I haven't lost weight in 2 years, so for me that is like a massive thing. Just to interrupt, sorry for 1 second, I am quickly going to do my eye makeup. I'm just going to use the Naked 3 palette, which is actually one of my favourite palettes because it's all like shiny and sparkly. I'm going to use this colour here, which is Track. Yeah, so currently I'm on 1,650 calories. For some people that might be loads for a cut, for some people that might be none, and the reason that is because every single person's calories are unique to them and they are different for each individual, because your different lifestyles, your different ages, your different heights, your different weights, your different goals more specifically. Okay, now on my lid I'm just going in with this gorgeous NARS colour. It's called Grenadines. Why do you do glute activation? How long do you have to do it for? Glute activation, what a fabulous question. If you don't fire up your glutes before you go into a session, how can you expect them to recruit maximally as soon as you go to do a set of hip thrusts or a set of sumo deadlifts or whatever you want to do, squats, whatever it is? For glute activation specifically, you don't even need to do a lot of reps. You want to do between I don't know, 10 to 20 reps for a few exercises, do a few rounds. This needs to be 5 to 10 minutes. You want to stimulate your glutes. You don't want to completely annihilate them. They're there to get your glutes ready to go into the session. I'm just going to stop the questions for a bit because I can't concentrate. What I'm basically doing now, I've got my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and this is in colour, doesn't say, 2W1 if anyone has the same skin tone as me. And then this is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturising Illuminating Hydrating Cream. Wow, this is one of my new skin products, and wow, and I mix it with my foundation and you just glow. I've probably got a bit OTT, and I'm just going to mix these two together. See, I should probably get like a little palette or something because it just makes a mess. Oh hello, this is not an attractive look. Dabbing. Wow, we put way too much on today. Okay, I'm just going to scroll through some questions. What do you do on a day-to-day basis? You're always out and about. So I work in Liverpool with Ben and Sam, and they're the best people I could possibly wish to work for. They're just an absolute dream to work with. I'm just going to rub this into my neck so I don't look like I've got slag lines. We work till around like 8 PM-ish every night, and then I wake up at around 6 every day. I think it's 6 o'clock-ish. I'm just going to put this powder on to set my foundation. It looks like it's the wrong colour to my body, but I promise you it's not. This mirror makes me look very different than it does on the camera. We are now going to do the most important region of the face, which is the brow. I feel like your eyebrows shape your face. Now this is the Estee Lauder the Brow Multitasker. So you have this like sticky bit, and then you have like your brush, and then also like the powder. So it's like a 3-in-1 magical thing. So I kind of like add the shape to my brow with the stick pencil bit, and then I just fill it in with the powder, just so it's like, because I'm obviously like brunette, so I can kind of get away with like quite like dark eyebrows. So that's like my brow over the top. Oh, and we've really extended that eyebrow. So there are my eyebrows. Also, I'm going to go and curl my hair midway through. Everyday makeup routine. So this is not every day. I definitely don't wear this every day. All I wear every day is Laura Mercier Illuminating Highlighter Moisturiser. I don't wear the Estee Lauder Double Wear because that's too much for my face. I just put a little bit of this bad boy on, which is basically the same as the Maybelline one that I showed you before, and then I just put concealer under my eyes, like on my nose. I've got a couple of blemishes, and then brows not as heavily, and then mascara, and that's my everyday. But I am just going to highlight with the Fenty highlighter under my eyebrow because I feel like it makes them pop. So I just literally do it from the end, more where like that bit is. You know what, I should have got like a makeup dictionary before I did this because this is ridiculous. I will be back with a much nicer hair than it is in this little bun soon. Right, I have done my hair and added in my little cute earrings. They're from M&S from my mum. How cute is that? Oh, a little bit of hair. Very broken contour, and this is actually just the Sleek makeup contour palette. The amount of times I've had to practice doing contour. Do you know when a contour became big and it was like this massive thing that everyone did? Just give myself look like a vampire. I'm not too sure. Whoa! Again, looks so bad on camera. It does not look like that in real life. Genuinely promise you, it does not look like that in real life. I'm going to somewhere called Grand Pacific in Manchester. If you haven't been and you live in Manchester, would highly recommend to go because it is incredible. I'm just going to tone my contour down. Aww, look at that little curl. There we go. Just dial it down a little bit. You look like you had a really good time at uni, but how did you cope with everything? What was your uni experience? My uni experience was really good. I made the most amazing friends, like the best friends I'm going to have for life. I did a course that was basically very general in terms of business management, and again, it's difficult because when I started uni, I just started swimming and I wanted to be like an event manager, do all this, doing that. It was only within like a year that I realised that I wanted to completely be involved in fitness, and didn't technically need that degree for what I was doing what I wanted to do, but I'm not the type of person to give up on something or not follow through with something. Second year was really difficult for me. I didn't really want to go back. I found it quite hard to want to go, and it was after being at home for a while with my parents. The hardest year by far was my final year of uni. Wow, doing my dissertation and everything that involved whilst working full-time as a coach and influencer YouTube, everything was whoa tough. I was tough. I feel like enjoy it if you go, absolutely love it, don't like waste time. I'm going to start doing questions because you know this is actually the longest it's ever taken me to get ready, because I've been chatting so much and I'm going to have to cut so much out of this video because you have no idea how long it is. Oh, I did have one question though. Are you a cat or a dog person? Well, if you've seen my stories, you will know I'm a cat person. I'm actually, here's a fun fact for you, I'm actually scared of dogs. Actually, I've got one more exciting announcement question at the end, which obviously you're all waiting for. I'm going to be a crazy cat lady. Love cats. Final things to go are obviously the height of the lighter. This Fenty highlighter, you will glow. If you've ever wanted to glow before in your life, this is how. Ooh, yes, glow. And it's literally taken me hours. The final step is lip liner and lipstick and lip gloss. Now this is Subculture from MAC. That's another question. Have you ever had cosmetic surgery, or would I have cosmetic surgery? Definitely don't think so, because one, I don't like the thought of needles going into my lips. I would never get a boob job because I'd look absolutely ridiculous. I've always been flat chested and I'm proud to be flat chested. No, I just don't think I'd ever dabble in cosmetic surgery, no. Then I've got this Maybelline, again, this lip gloss, and this is the one thing that I get asked on so many times on Instagram, what I wear on my lips. Final step is the Prep Set Glow Spray by Iconic London. Let me just look at how beautiful. You basically just spray it like 12 inches away from your face. Don't know where 12 inches is like. And there we go. I'm just going to go and put my dress on and then show you my final look and my final little question / announcement. This is the finished Get Ready with Lucy Davis fit, and I'm just wearing like a really cute little, I'm going to try and show you actually. Yeah, so I'm just wearing a really cute little velvet dress, and this is from Tiger Mist, and wow, is very cute. So the final question, which is a question we get on a day-to-day basis, like 10 times a day, especially when we do the question things, when you say ask for a question in terms of are me and Ben together, along all those lines, when did you meet, etc. We are together, and we're telling you now because it's just been made official. Indeed. And I want to share it on YouTube. So yeah, no, it's all out in the open, and it actually feels really good to tell you all.
She's very lucky.
I am.
I'm joking.